Was I muted? Hello. I think I was muted. Oh my god. Alright, hello. Welcome everyone. So anyway, as I was saying to myself... Hi, welcome. Okay, we should actually be good this time. Yeah, the bitrate's not going down at all, so that was a OBS issue I'll look into later. Device not available, cool. So that's what was up with the stream before. I'll just put it in manually. That's what was up, was OBS was acting strange. Where's devices, video, Elgato. Is game capture HD what I think it is? Let me see. Here guys, just experimenting. As a warm-up, consider this a pre-show. A troubleshooting pre-show. Here, now what happens when I do this? And if anyone has any questions, we can go ahead and get started. Device not available. Oh, okay, I see. I see. So, remove that. So yeah, I usually use OBS, and a lot of things have changed in XSplit, and apparently a lot of things have changed on YouTube too. And I feel really bad because I'm pretty sure I spammed you guys with notifications of going live. And I feel really shitty about that. There we go. So the other thing about XSplit is that there might be audio delay to my capture card. If there is audio delay, I mean, I'll be able to hear it, but yeah, audio delay or crackles, we'll see what happens. Anyway, yeah, no, let's get into it now because I'm tired of holding things up. And we'll get into it. So, last I was checking out was in Mass Effect 3. I've saved to make sure, yeah. So yeah, did it do that though? Did it spam notifications? I feel really bad about that. But yeah, so the stream's current audio bitrate is 0. It is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you stream at an audio bitrate higher. Yeah, the audio is delayed a bit, but it's not too bad. And if it gets worse, I'll just restart it. The capture, not the stream. Stream doesn't need to do anything else. Only 3? Okay. Yeah, because OBS was going on and off, and it was doing that when I was streaming on Twitch, too, the other night. So I don't know what that's all about. I'll have to figure that out another time. Here, I'm gonna turn this up and then turn it down. Oh no, that turned it up for me. I changed my mind. I'm gonna turn it down and then turn it up. So I can't tell how the volume levels are because they're really minuscule and XSplit. So please let me know how the volume is and if the music is louder than me, because I'm not as loud as I usually like to be either. Oh, we're not gonna resume here. We'll just get into it. We're gonna do a few missions of Mass Effect 1. I definitely think we're gonna go get Liara, and we're gonna go get Liara, and we're going to go to Novaria. Those are the two areas I'm eager to show off on stream. I also have something I rendered before the stream started, of a comparison into. That's very much a cherry-picked one, and I'll show that later. And Bioware bump up the contrast to 11. Oh boy, is that me? Here. Let me check. Because quite many people say the opposite right now. That's not the right thing to check. Video input. No, that's not it either. I'm dealing with unfamiliar territory here. With, oh, here it is. There. That's how it's supposed to look. Yeah, I forgot XSplit does that. Yeah, okay, got it. So this, there, now it's as it should be. Anyway. Off to Liara. Yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out. Thank you for pointing that out. I don't remember exactly where she was, and I did this like less than 12 hours ago, but I haven't slept all night. I had a long day yesterday and I had pain. So I was awake all night with pain. So I'll probably sleep after this stream. But yeah. We'll know when we get it because it'll have all the information. But yeah, I've played a bit of all 3 games now in the last 48 hours. I only got the code like 48 hours ago. Like 2 days ago. And that's when they went out to everybody. Press did not get this game early. So right now the embargo is up and there are 0 reviews out there. There's like insights. I saw what is it? What's the outlet? Where'd it go? There was an outlet that had coverage of it. Did I have it muted? Damn it, man. I forget what it was. But anyway, so yeah, we'll get into it and you'll see and be able to judge from it. This is PS4 Pro. Yeah, this is PS4 Pro. Embargo on a decade-old franchise. Yeah, you'd be surprised. No, that's not it. I have played Mass Effect more. Yes, this is Legendary Edition. I have played Mass Effect 1 more than I played any of the other games, but I have no idea where Liara is. Here we go. So we'll get started once we get right into the gameplay and I'll start talking about it and impressions and stuff. And hopefully I'll have a lot to continuously say as we go, so if you guys have feedback and questions, let me know, because it'll help. Here, bring Tally. So one of the things they were boasting about, right, is the improved Mako controls. It's retail retail hard drive. There's no SSD in it. So regardless, the load times are, compared to the original, it's still a massive improvement.
It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
So as we'll, but yeah, this is a retail hard drive. I'm going to play the other games with here in the options. There's a resolution mode for favor quality, and then favor frame rate. And I'll show you why we're not going to do that for Mass Effect 1. If I do this, you're going to see screen tearing. So yeah, somehow the game still has Mass Effect 1 still has screen tearing when you enable this. You can kind of see it in both resolution modes. And yeah, this goes up to 60 in frame rate, but you will see there is still some screen tearing here and there, and it kind of annoys me. So we're gonna just favor graphics for Mass Effect 1, because that screen tearing annoys the shit out of me worse than having a lower frame rate. Yeah, I heard about the turning off the controls. And I don't know where in the options that is, or anywhere. Because all these options are the same. And it doesn't seem like a toggle on the controller. All of these options, I'm pretty sure, are exactly the same. Controls. Nothing. I don't know, so I don't know where you go to change it. Here's where you change the level scaling, if you guys didn't know. There's a big day 1 patch. Oh yeah, this is probably pre-day 1 patch. Here, let's check. How do you check version number? Info. 1.01. That might be day 1. 1.01, I'm not sure. Level scaling, if you guys didn't know, you can switch this on the fly, but in legendary mode it swaps it to, and also, I'll talk about that in a sec. It swaps the level scaling where the max is level 30, so it practically doubles your XP, but you can swap it at any time. So it just is a solid 2x multiplier, right? At least I have to assume it is, because you can swap it at any time. But yeah, maybe the Mako control things is a day 1 patch thing. Even though I don't know if this is day 1 patch. I play on casual. Here, we can turn it to normal. When I record these videos, I always do it on the lowest difficulty because I have to... Number 1, I played the games already before. Number 2, I'm going through them fast so I can get to where I need to get footage faster. But we can turn it to normal, because I think that'll be more helpful for you guys casually watching. But yeah, it does control a lot better. Yeah. Just that maneuver right there. Yeah, good luck with that on previous. Ooh. And also lava is no longer an instant kill. All jumpy and stuff. This one still gets your jumps. The dumb jump. That's all still there. It is pure. I think like the most significant change is just the turning. If you want your, like, if I'm holding left here, it's gonna like turn at what it's gonna do its best to turn. But yeah, it's still jumpy and floaty as hell. It's a lot tighter though, definitely. But yeah. And boost, yeah, there it is. My PS4 is that fan is so loud. I've never heard the PS4 fan go this loud. Here's how you make your PS4 Pro fan go even louder, is you go into photo mode. This really makes it scream for life and scream for you to stop. The one thing I will say is in terms of like setting your expectations, there is a lot about the games that there's a lot about these games that is now more consistent, but they don't all exactly play like Mass Effect 3, despite that's where most of the consistency changes come from. But they do not all play exactly like 3. It's more like, we'll get into it when I get into cover. But I mean, the way this controls and plays to the original is pretty night and day. Also, XP doesn't scale anymore when you're in the Mako. I say Mako because of fucking Final Fantasy. But it is Mako and Mass Effect. So yeah, killing with the Mako no longer scales, and that's gonna be fun in Novaria. So overall, yeah, that's a pretty... There's a lot of balancing they've done. No VO was done. No new VO was done, I don't think. I haven't heard anything. There are what I believe are to be cut lines are utilized now. I have not heard Shepard do his usual, I lost shields. in that, you know the line where he goes, "I lost shields." I have not heard him say that yet. I haven't heard that exact clip. He said, "I've lost shields already," but it's not the same take. So I'm thinking they had like outtakes that they mixed in, so you get more voice variety. But yeah, I'm going like a million miles a minute and lost what I was talking about. Something about the Mako beforehand. Yeah, this thing is still little. Oh, I already destroyed that. You can get it to be weird. Yeah. Oh, right. So I was talking about the game's identity, right? This is still very much like Mass Effect 1. It feels and still plays reminiscent of it. It's closer to Mass Effect 1 than it is 3, maybe. I went the wrong one. Right way to say it. Because you don't turn as easily as you do in 3. You don't roll. There's no rolls. You can't go between cover the same way you do in 3. Because 1 wasn't designed and balanced around those things. I had the, no, the weapons don't have ammo in 1. I have, the music, they didn't do anything with the audio balancing, so I have sound effects turned way down because they get louder in cutscenes. Yeah, I need help. What are you gonna do about it? You know what? Fair. I miss it. I've lost shields, and I haven't heard that take yet. So I'm wondering if it's totally gone, because I hope it's not. But yeah, change the audio for the guns. I think they did. Sound effects wise, yeah, I think sound effects did change. There's a lot of info that has already been put out about this game and its changes. I was checking out the BioWare speedrun Discord, and one of the members, Jade, she has a massive Google Doc of every change. And it is a fantastic, and every like line of it has a source to it. But yeah, BioWare's been pretty open about what they've been changing. BioWare and yeah, sound. So anyway, yeah, sound effects are a part of what has changed in 1. Yeah, it controls much nicer. I played these games first on PC. I had completely forgotten that Mass Effect 1 was originally a 360 game for 6 months. So I had forgotten that on consoles they do not have that same hacking minigame. Third parties. I believe there is an involved third party. But from the way the interviews and everything have gone, they've certainly been, like, overseen and supervised. I'm pretty sure there was, though. I just don't have, you know, the finite details will be in the final, like, 10-20 minute video. But yeah, I believe it is a third party. From what I remember, it was a third party that has done these kinds of games before. Like, modern ports of 360 or Gen 7 games? I feel like I'm misremembering something right. How was the Remastered trilogy? I spent like the last 48 hours figuring out how to quickly answer that. I personally think it's great. I think the art styles graphics-wise, I think that there's a room for... I think it's going to be divisive, because as the one article I had saw mentioned and I agreed with, this game looks way, like, prettier, I guess, but it is the graphical enhancements change the art direction and art style. The tone of a lot of things and, like, a lot of scenes is kind of changed, and that's the same with 2. The aesthetic changed to Eden Prime. In here, it wasn't, like, that bad, honestly. It doesn't bother me as much as it's bothered others. But as I'm going through and, like, looking at footage side by side, it does kind of, like, it sticks out more. But yeah, there's definitely something where, like, with the new look, it's like, it's different tonally, and with how its visuals are and its art style. And you'll see once we get further in. There will be plenty of cutscenes and stuff. Because I'm planning to do a couple missions here. And yeah, I'm doing my best to try to keep up with chat. Any changes to 3, or is it mostly the same? 3 seems to be mostly the same to me. I think, besides being just like higher resolution textures. Consistency in the graphics. I think they all still have like their original tones though, because Mass Effect 2 still has its pretty stark contrasts at times. Though I think, I'm gonna be honest, Mass Effect 2 lighting for me left a lot to be desired. Also, yeah, so, you know, what is consistent is how you play all these games where I'm gonna run into cover, right? Bam, I'm in cover. You auto crouch too now. Here, I'm gonna swap to the pistol because on this playthrough it was using it was auto building, so pistol's stupidly strong with Shepard right now. It's all on disc, right? Yeah, because yeah, I don't have a physical edition. I think it would have to be, right? Because the whole, yeah, it has to be because it's a what it is a launcher. You load the launcher and then you pick the games from there. Where's Tally? Oh no. Your sound effects trip me up, yeah. It's, for me, it's the voice clips, because they definitely, I believe, are using different voice clips, which are, to me, would make sense that they were, like, cut clips that they didn't implement before. Also, I'm playing off of the XSplit capture, so that's my excuse for poor gameplay, is I'm playing off the XSplit capture. Does shooting feel better? Yeah. Yeah, gameplay-wise and, like, quality of life-wise, I think it's a improvement across the board. I just can understand visually, I think there's room for interpretation, and people are going to be divisive on how it looks. And again, I have a good sample clip, I have a good sample comparison clip of Mass Effect 2. That's just 2 minutes of cutscenes on Omega. We'll look at that later and get a good idea of it. That is kind of a cherry-picked thing, though, because I think Omega in 2 had, like, oh no, some pretty bad lighting, and it can only have gotten better in Legendary Edition. Invulnerable cover, hell yeah.
I think we're good, Shepard.
Omega was very dark. Yeah. Yeah, so there's something where, like, there's just a lot more lights, basically. Everything's illuminated much more. And yeah, I had to, like, for a bit, like, the other night, I had both versions of Mass Effect 1 up, right? And I was just going between them. And it is, like, how cover works now is so, it's like such a massive improvement.
I think we're good, Shepard.
Something that will trip other people up. Run on PC to be less dark, yeah. I'm wondering if for PC it will have more graphics options and if you can like disable some of the lighting changes. But I don't know, the whole thing's designed around it. Yeah, so anyway, damn it, I'm going too fast. I lost what I was saying. Oh yeah, so square is now throw your grenade, which is why I'm out of grenades, because I kept trying to reload when there is no reloading in Mass Effect 1. But there is in the 2 next games. And for some, I think it will be jarring to them that this is like a... this game was really well known for its facial mocap at the time, right? But it's kind of sticks out. God damn. It sticks out. So, like, you're seeing these high-resolution hardly the models, mostly, like, the higher-resolution textures, right? On these, lower poly models and these older animations. Fuck. You can't crouch on your own anymore in cover. You crouch automatically. But that being said, it was kind of a habit just to crouch anyway. Yeah, people nitpick. I think it's important to, like... I understand it where people come from, though. Where it's like... These are great games, man. People love these games. So they're gonna be picky about how they're presented. But their age, sort of shows. Only sort of. I think it depends on your expectations. See, that was I don't know if I played Mass Effect 1 more than I played any other, and I've never heard that take of I lost my shields. No, this is on PS4 Pro. You have the accuracy boost while being standing now. I have to assume you do when you're in cover. I have to assume you are, because the only way you can... Abilities keep taking me out of cover. The only way you're gonna get crouching in cover is if you're on a shorter... If you're against a shorter wall, where it would make sense to be crouching. What are you doing? Garrus, get up.
Shields disabled.
Shields disabled. I never heard that. Guys, help. It'll be fine on base PS4. I think it'll, the only time I saw frame rates dip was, alright, well, I mean, it's super subtle, but, in the Citadel, there was, like, some... Compared to original, compared to OG, it's not nearly as bad. Guys, help. I also had my sensitivity up much higher, which I just realized in that moment. So I think on base PS4, I can't say for certain since I don't have one. Calibration. No. Controls, you idiot. I'm thinking you'll be fine. But you're gonna get up to 30. Any version you play is gonna go up to 30, not locked 30, up to 30, and then with the other ones, with the other resolution mode, it'll be up to 60. Where's its health bar? Ever since Cyberpunk, I get nervous. That's valid. I'm currently, right now, I'm trying to get a hold of a PS5. I'm trying to get a digital one, because I know that thing is going to get remodeled. So I just want the cheaper model that performs exactly the same. I knew it. So I want to get the cheaper model that performs exactly the same. But Xbox One X, or Xbox Series X is the only one I'd wait for. You can get the Mako, yeah, Mako, sorry. Yeah, I remember doing that before. I didn't want to fool around with it, but honestly, with how it still controls, I think you could do it. I think if you can, I think you can get it. One more fool. And yeah, I'm not sure on cut content what's there. It's just, I don't recognize these voice lines. And also in one, the updated controls is that touchpad holsters your weapons, and yeah, square throws grenades. Oop. Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna try that the next time it tries loading. I've been talking a lot. I have a drink. Oh shit. Incredible. My PS4 is not happy that I want to see this shot. Poor Shepard. And this is the exact kind of photo mode I like seeing. Anyway.
Shields down.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard him say that take. I don't know if that take is from a different game or if it was cut. There's also, I think, going to be a lot of things for if you played the games before where issues you just never, or like things you just never noticed or saw because they were bugged in the original. These are very buggy games. That's another thing, is that all three of these games are still pretty buggy.
Negative contact.
And you're still gonna see plenty of them.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin after it was
There's
built.
really only so much they can do, I guess. Spend more time in the multiplayer. Yeah, for 3, right? Yeah. I wasn't big on how it felt required before, but I mean, now it's not here at all, and for some that is upsetting. I'm indifferent, but it is definitely something.
Now I'm ready. I wonder what they are looking for in here.
You never heard it.
Ruins have nothing more than dead instrumentation.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking it was something that was cut. I think if any of the voice actors had to do anything new, they would have like done more, probably. And maybe we would have heard of it. I'm not entirely sure.
Could somebody help me? Please? Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
You brought this on
Any
yourself.
suggestions on how we can help?
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Oh no, a Krogan. So yeah, it originally in Mass Effect, this is still a big gameplay change that you can play it in a much more intuitive run to cover and immediately be ducked behind it. That changes a lot of the pacing in combat. Garrus already did. And I think it's much more nice. No, there's no multiplayer in Legendary Edition. Nope. That's what I was saying, is it's a shame for the people that did like it. Get Andromeda. I would not ever recommend Andromeda. Unless, like, you're dying of curiosity. Curiosity would be the only reason I think I would personally recommend playing it. I can't believe the minigame that's on PC compared to this. And there's significant inventory screen changes. Yeah. Yeah, this whole interface is wrapped around. So you cycle through the categories and still see your stats, but yeah, you swat through it, see what you need. See what I need when the only thing I'm going to use are pistols. Yeah, that's good. And then sorting, and then mark as junk, which will automatically, when you mark something as junk, it'll flag it to be turned into Omnigel later, or Cell. I think I like the PC one more, it's just that it's more work. And then console players get off easy. This is PS4. PS4 Pro. Yes, you can melee attack. Yeah, it's no longer proximity. Circle is melee now. Circle is melee. Square is throw grenade, and then select or touchpad rather is holster. More work, but more engaging. True, yeah. I gotta say, so far this chat has been swell. Thanks, guys.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please.
Yeah, I think like they look really fucking good.
Over there should shut down this containment field.
It's when you see the comparisons between what the original looked like in this, you see how like the tone of lighting between the two has completely changed.
If she was with Saren, the Geth wouldn't be trying to kill her.
Someone else was asking about base PS4, and I feel for base PS4 users.
Any idea how we get out of this place? There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking.
It's like how the
He probably wants
how the shaders have totally been changed.
But I don't know.
So it would look something like that.
What the hell was that?
Because their models are outside of their original lighting and shading.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister. Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away.
There is a lot about this lighting where
He needs to move faster.
there's a lot about this lighting now where things, I don't want to say necessarily pop, but they're just easier to see. But what was I gonna say? I'm noticing a lot more detail in the animation purely because before it was much darker, right? So
surrender or don't. That would be more fun.
it might be the mixing that you're hearing, because I was playing the same thing in 1 not too long ago, and the lines to me sound identical.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
Yeah,
She'll
they
stay with
had
us,
commented that
Not an option.
this is still
Sarah
Unreal
wants
3,
it, and he always gets what he
and
wants.
with their upgraded,
Kill him.
retooled version of
Sorry,
Unreal
sorry.
3,
Not, doesn't matter.
ray tracing's not on the table. Though they have in Mass Effect 2, your aquarium in your room has real-time reflections of the room itself, since that's such a small space, you know? I just think that's funny. I started out this fight horribly wrong. Fuck. Oh my god. I don't even care. Here, somebody else take care of it. Never mind, I got it.
Shield disabled. All patched up.
Is he still? God damn it. There. And also, I guess because you're actively pressing the X button more often in combat, I keep talking to my teammates.
Get down.
Is the game out? Not yet. If you have an Xbox One and you set your time zone to New Zealand, you can access it. I am playing early because I got a code from EA for the PS4 version. But yeah, if you have Xbox One, I believe you'd be able to play right now if you set your region to New Zealand. Sliding dodge mechanics, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot that is more consistent between the whole trilogy now, but they were selective in what was made consistent. So Mass Effect 1 and 2 definitely still feel like Mass Effect 1 and 2.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes.
Yeah, that's the other thing is like I was saying earlier is
just for future reference.
We almost died out there and your pilot is making jokes.
Joker pulled our asses out of there.
The game wasn't designed around having that much mobility.
It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander, but I am grateful to you.
There's a lot of things I hadn't considered that were like retroactively changed because of consistency. We'll get to FemShep once we get to Mass Effect 2, but her Mass Effect 3 design is the default in 1 and 2, and then 1 and 2 FemShep is one of the custom presets.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory.
They improved the quest log in 3. I'm not entirely sure.
The Protheans left remarkably little behind.
From what I got into 3, I didn't get like that many quests.
Someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises
and there's a lot of like there's so many minor things about the animation of the game that come out when everybody is this well lit in the room.
Yet even they climbed
and
to the top
you see where their hands are very clearly and stuff like that.
Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations...
Oh, yeah, so what I was saying about the changes is, Kelly, for example, in 2, she has her 3 hairstyle, and that changes it. She looks pretty different. Because she literally has just her 3 hairstyle on her into things like that. Weapon designs. Weapon designs are consistent with 3 now.
Visions. Yes, that makes
sense. There was a note that the Alliance military outfits were not made consistent because that's part of like a plot point is that they changed. So the style of those outfits stayed the same. With Liara, they were aiming to keep how she grows between all 3 games.
Amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me.
But yeah, and then
I do not have any
original FemShep is also one of the custom presets in 3.
I don't know why Saren wanted you.
So they have a
but I
unified
think we'll be a lot better
character
off if we leave you
creator.
alone.
Thank you,
Right,
Commander.
so
Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship.
I don't know how many
And
people
my
make
knowledge
custom
of
characters
Protheans
in
might
Mass
be
Effect,
useful
but
later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept?
they changed the bonus
Dr.
DLC
Chakra should
armors
take
to
a
be a
look at
little
you.
better.
It is
Do you mean
probably
like
just
their
mental
stats or
exhaustion,
whatever?
coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate.
I'm not sure.
I need some time to process all this. Still,
Flying chains
it
make it
could
look
not
like
hurt to be
everyone's floating in the
examined by a
room.
medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the
I'm waiting
The
for
rest of you,
a full
dismissed.
shot.
Mission reports are filed, Commander.
Yeah,
Want
in
me to
this
patch you through the
particular,
council?
in that particular shot, they didn't have much shadows at all.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Yeah, well, guess what?
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or
That'll
maybe
be-
we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
We almost died in there. The Geth were everywhere.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
All right. I tried moving again during the saving. It didn't happen. It was still really funny. This floor reflection, I don't like. Yeah, there's a lot that changes. I think it's super interesting with this still running Unreal 3 and just being an upgraded version. We're definitely going to Novaria. How long have I been live? How long have I been live? Playing this already? I got a code from EA. But if you have an Xbox, you can set your region to New Zealand and play it right now.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
There was a bunch of people that
Commander
also
Shepard,
just got the
my name
game
is
early
Samantha
from like
Traynor.
Amazon.
I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication.
37
If you're
minutes?
interested in hearing
Okay.
my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
I mean, Novaria takes a while, so that's okay. We'll do Novaria, and then damn, that's definitely a new render. Not a new render, but a higher resolution render. And then we'll swap over to 2.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Yeah, really, when it's like standalone,
Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
I think it's great.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
But when you do like see it what it originally looked like,
Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
can we okay, yeah, so it has auto squad points on. Alright, let's get out there. Alright.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Yeah, it's whoa.
Logged.
Yeah, hell yeah, let's go.
Commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
outside of the embargo, I wasn't given any. They didn't give me or provide any sort of guidelines, so I'm pretty sure we can all enjoy something like that. I'm pretty sure that. Sorry, I thought it was a spider. All right.
That's far enough.
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
It would not
Sorry
be
if you hear
wise
the
to
dog.
search for the Geth unarmed.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down!
Yeah, it stands out.
We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your
Like, they
visit
didn't
will
get
be
the
less
exact same
confrontational.
facelift the main
Varsity-san will
characters
be
get,
upstairs.
but their outfits are still like higher resolution. Anyway, now we fire our guns. That's usually how it goes with these things.
I am Gianna
Is that, you know, if they're not main characters, they don't have a priority in being facelifted. Which is how they, I mean, part of their original designs, too.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Is this privacy intended to hide illegal research?
This planet is beyond the jurisdiction of the Citadel. The law
So,
is
yes.
what the executive board says it is. Do you know how valuable this planet is? How many advances in genetics and artificial intelligence got their
Right,
start?
exactly. If they're not main characters, they really aren't worth hassling all the assets. Hogging a bunch of assets.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
This game is already... this trilogy is already massive in file size anyway.
Venezia.
I wouldn't trust them to
She's here?
have improved everybody else and then kept the file size reasonable.
Can I speak with her?
Venezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Yeah, when you're designing for, like, you know, a fan mod, you come at it with a different philosophy and approach than, like, for every single person to have and their file size and different console requirements.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Anoleis for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
We talked about her before. But things change when you're up against something. If it's her or me, who would you shoot?
I meant what I said before. Her actions are wrong. If you would feel safer leaving me on the Normandy, I will stay. But I would like to see her. Maybe I can persuade her to come peacefully.
I hope so.
I
accept your word, Liara.
Apparently they changed the arena.
Thank you,
Where you fight
means a great
the
deal
boss
to
in Novaria in the end. That room was apparently made larger.
Welcome to Port Hanchan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
There was a wall right here, right? This is one, yeah, the wall, one of the walls they removed. There were walls down there too. Oh, these ones are here. So the idea was they put walls in here in this area of Novaria to for resource management on older consoles, which were no longer needed now, obviously. So they just removed those walls. So I'd have to look more carefully to see exactly which ones are which, but yeah. I think it's worth the money. Fair, yeah. I could understand that. Especially if you're not reasonably dying for replaying the games.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Anoleis.
One moment, please. Mr. Anoleis.
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you,
Looks
sir.
the same except for the better textures.
Right,
I'm gonna have to
right,
see where that specific mention of wall was then.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
I'm here as a Spectre, not a human. Keep that in mind.
Believe me, that is foremost in my mind. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm conducting an investigation. It's a matter of galactic security.
Yeah, from what I've seen, there's
Yes,
many
it's everything.
people
I
that
will
made
not allow
mods
you to
for the
harass our
original
clients.
games
This world is private property.
that are interested in
I'll be leaving now.
updating their mods. But yeah, it would be a mess to do so. And in general.
Mr. Anoleis isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanchan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Anoleis.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Alright. Modding could be a bit of a time sink. Yeah. Yeah, it has its advantages and disadvantages. And what fans are more capable of than a team boggled down by a lot more. Still the right way, right? Not that one, but over here. No, because we're not going to the garage yet. Shit, where the hell was the bar? There's a map. What am I doing? I was gonna say, I didn't put that there. Okay, up there. There we go. Okay. Got it. I'm gonna use console UI and hacking minigame. I don't know if it's gonna use the console's hacking minigame. I haven't seen it.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Anoleis closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an
Yeah, the original...
He's become quite well.
The original version's frame rate was pretty atrocious.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Anoleis' actions. His hired
So in regards to that, it's an improvement. If you went from...
I suspect
the thing is, I would set it to the higher frame rate setting if it didn't have the screen tearing. It's so weird that they let the screen tearing there.
As well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
It fixed Renegade Paragon Point glitch with this quest line. I don't know. What is the glitch?
Human expression. Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Anoleis.
I always got the dude turned in. And went and found the office, or went to the office, found the loot, evidence.
Under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
You have to enter to fight regardless of how you handle the system.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator.
So you're telling me that when I go in, it's not supposed to be a fight?
This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will...
Is that what I'm picking up here?
Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
It's not too late to rewind before immediately. And forget the exact stats, but you can get infinite points basically. Huh. Okay, so it shouldn't. Alright, we'll go see. Ignoring you. That was the other thing, right? Is so with the consistency among these games, so your achievements are, some of the achievements in the game are span all 3 games. Achievements that involve like certain number of kills, they can be done between all 3 games. And reportedly, because multiplayer is missing from Mass Effect 3, the your progress for battle readiness, that thing in 3 can be changes depending on your progress from 1 and 2. Like those affect if you're importing saves, it affects it more than before. Oh, you can disable the security in the upstairs of the bar, I recall. Okay. Let's see if it's not too late. I wanna see that. Yeah, that's right. The multiplayer battle readiness was not in the original. I remember it because I think I was a little too harsh on 3 on launch. When 3 came out, I was a little too harsh on it. Never have till you know when it's gone.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
I don't. I feel like I vaguely remember something about this.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me.
Do you want to say it's over here?
I can't talk long.
Like an equivalent area. Yeah, high expectations after 2. Skill too low. Rip. I took the long way around. We were getting a little too linear. Endings weren't fantastic. Alright, I'll talk to
The
you.
male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific.
She needs eye drops.
We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer on behalf of the
That's one of the things I'm
Spectres
talking. I mean with the
their
facial
military
expressions though, is I'm pretty sure
Your real objective
this character's face has always done that.
I will give you a
It's always
device that
looked
will
like
crack
that.
into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate.
But I mean, it could also be the change in how they do it.
I'll think about it.
Let me know when you decide.
PS3, you mean PS4? Yeah, this is the PS4 version. Playing on PS4 Pro. It's PS3. Oh, you got me. Fuck. Hello? Oh, right, we left, so. I thought all sound cut out. Alright, let's skedaddle on out. Please, performance mode. I will for a little bit. The thing about it in Mass Effect 1, as I was talking about, is that it causes screen tearing. But yeah, we can leave it on for a bit and you can see. Oh yeah, look at that, they're peaceful. Well, I'm just gonna...
Freeze! Hanchan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Oh, I remember this dialogue now.
I'm going in there and I don't want to hurt you. Why don't you just go? We'll pretend this never happened.
You want to cause trouble?
Yeah, I remember that dialogue. So yeah, there's a screen tearing when you activate performance mode, but only in Mass Effect 1. So after this, I'm gonna turn it back off because that screen tearing bothers me. But when we get to Mass Effect 2, I'll leave it on. Because it doesn't screen tear in the other games. Pharos, yeah. No, we went to Liara first and now we're here. We didn't do Pharos yet. I saw that about zombies. Hello. Zombies ain't my neighbor. It's really cool. It doesn't. Does it have online? Because I don't believe I saw it have. They didn't advertise online, I don't think. Wow, my just so low. Goodness. But yeah, on PS4 Pro, it definitely goes up to 60. Hello.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Anoleis
They said
will
added
throw you off
features?
world for what
Maybe.
you did
When
here.
is it out?
I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
I have a mission to complete. I did what I had to.
I don't care.
Yeah, shit, what are you doing? What are you... warp. Good lord. Is the game running well? When you have, as I was saying a minute ago, you might have just come in and that's okay. When you have favor frame rate enabled, Mass Effect 1 does have screen tearing. I'm a huge fan of this frame rate, but the screen tearing kills it for me. But when you have favor quality, it will go up to 30 then. And you will, I think there will still be screen tearing, but it will not be nearly as obvious when you have it set to that. That is something to the original, I think I remember, where a character's gonna snipe you when they're not looking anywhere near your direction. This is PS4 Pro. PS4 Pro. I didn't think of that, but maybe PS5 doesn't have screen tearing? I'll have to wait and see. Oh, God.
Commander, there's been reports of
Alright, yeah,
from the
there's...
Synthetic Insights office.
It's the best look at it you could possibly get.
It's probably Anoleis' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I'm gonna, yeah, so now you saw it. I'm gonna change it back to favor quality. No, yeah, something definitely changed with the frequency of voices. I'll go, hey, that's what I'm here for. Oop. Shep is a little off center, but that's okay. Can you equip rebreather helmets in Mass Effect 1? I would need to be on the ship to do that, don't I? Kind of think of it. I hadn't tried any of the other armor. I probably should be using a different armor. Yes, transfer. Oh, there she is.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Anoleis' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I would also need to go into the settings too. Wait, did Mass Effect 1 even have the same helmet settings?
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Damn right we do.
All right, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
I'm probably, now that I think about it, I might not be able to convince him. Press LB to equip it from the inventory screen. LB just shows info. Yeah, there was like a toggle for it, right? Unless it's somewhere else. That would be a weird thing to have. Upgrades. Oops. That would be a weird thing to remove, right? To toggle helmets. There was a toggle. Yeah, I'm not seeing a the button, and I don't remember going through here. Nothing there. Yeah, it was a toggle. Oh, be a weird thing to remove. I don't know why it would be... Oh, there it is, R1. So what are we seeing? And was it with a different armor? Oh, I marked that one for delete on accident. That's what the armors I have look like, so that's what we're getting. Closed off helmet. Doesn't look like it's one of these ones. And the toggle is only just for general helmet. Below 30. It might be. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this the right one? No, it's not. There. Okay.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Anoleis.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it?
Yes.
I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Fuck. Damn it. I knew it. I couldn't change it.
I had to ask. If you're not willing, here's the evidence.
I appreciate your discretion. I hope I will never again be so careless as to find myself in these circumstances. I believe you require a garage pass. As well, I would provide a sum.
Yeah, so when I do the filming for these videos,
very fair.
it is.
Luck, Mr. Key.
I get through it as fast as possible. If there's saves available, which there is for the original, there's plenty of saves.
Starting with Mr. Anoleis.
And then if there is like a save converter, that would help a lot. But I mean, Mass Effect 1 is not that long, right? When I main story wise. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so for what I'm doing and what I've recorded, we're just going right from main mission to main mission. It's not like this is not like a personal save or my personal playthrough or anything. It's purely just for having the recordings. Speaking of which, save. When I streamed on Go to Bedcast, so on Twitch, I streamed playthroughs of the Mass Effect trilogy and of Andromeda. And I did, let's go buy some weapons. I did Mass Effect 1 twice in one night. Something was up with the DLC where I missed the DLC the first playthrough, so I played through the game again just to do the DLC, and then I didn't like the DLC. So that sucked. But yeah, I did 2 playthroughs of it in one night in one stream. At a casual rate.
This one offers greetings. You are the specter that visits Port Hanchan. Sure, whatever. This is a store, right? Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Yeah, I'm excited to do, oh, I don't know, of course I don't have a lot of money, damn it. For the sake of the video, I could probably throw a lot of this shit out. I don't even know if it's... No, that's not hardly giving me any money. Which DLC? I don't remember. It was so long ago. I was gonna say, do I have a comparison? Oh, it's just that, yeah, get that then. Go to pistols and edge 4. Cool. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yo, so I think it's like having the achievements go across the games is a pretty cool feature to me. When you have some that can take a lot longer, and ones that you would need to grind because they involve killing a certain number of enemies. Yeah. Alright.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
More driving. It might have been Elos. I'm not sure. There was something about it. I don't know. I would honestly. It was like 3 a.m. It was like 3 a.m. when I did it. I don't know what I was thinking, but I am like retroactively thinking there must have been a reason I played the entire game over again to get to the DLC. Like, there had to have been a reason for that, right? Like, I can't think of what the reason is. I would very much enjoy an FOV slider. Or there's ultra-wide support, so I'll get that on PC anyway.
Things. Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Sleep deprivation. Yeah, possibly. The VODs are up. I probably said it at the beginning of the VOD. Does anyone know what I'm toggling when I hit R3? Going for completion. I'm gonna try to 100% all these games on my own time after doing the video. We'll see how that goes though. That plan usually doesn't work out as I hope it does. Because I get burnt out on the game from playing the same segments a million times. For videos, and that's something I'm trying to figure out how to circumvent in my process of making videos. And also, yeah, like we said, so they're so cut on shields. XP doesn't scale anymore when killing with the Mako. And yeah, this is aiming's a lot easier when it's actually where it is. I should like run up to one of these. Is there a boost now? There was always a boost, wasn't there? I'm positive there was always a boost. Woo. Boost is meant to be a new edition? You could boost, yeah. Yeah, I remember that being in... I thought that was in the original. Is the autosave obnoxious, pop-up as obnoxious on PS3, on PC version? It shouldn't be, because I'm pretty sure it was like that in the original games, where on console, the autosave pop-up was a significant stutter. Right? Chat will correct me on that. But on PC, it was not like the same level of pausing. This lad's a little tall, but yeah, shoot right at his feet, right in front of you. I don't know, I'll have to get a comparison, proper one later. Thankfully, I have like all my old saves, but I used, when I did that stream playthrough, I used FemShep. And I'm gonna have to use both throughout the video. But there are plenty of saves people have uploaded online. So I will be able to get anywhere throughout the games. And the Mass Effect games have a pretty robust fan-made save editors for anything I'll need. It does drop frames on PS4. This is a PS4 Pro. I'm getting really concerned for PS4 users. It's like the frame rate drops aren't as bad as OG, but it is. It has its moments still. You can't, like I said, you can set it to, in the resolution mode, set it to favor frame rate, and it'll go up to 60. The problem is that it'll have screen tearing. But that's only in 1. The screen tearing is not in 2 and 3. Screen tearing is only in 1. And I don't know what that option is like in, I have no idea what that option is like in base PS4. If you have base PS4, I imagine it's not to the same level of performance. But yeah. Linear video, thank you. Alrighty, see ya. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Digital Foundry, I'm pretty sure has covered most of the different editions of it, so I'll probably talk about it some. I forgot I was using a pistol. I know I'm hitting him, so that's... It has the same detection range, but there is the aim reticle, so you actually know when your shots are landing now. The tick markers, those things in the middle, those are new. And I guess that's helpful because at distances like this, sometimes you don't get to see the enemy health bar, so you don't know if you're actually hurting them. Newer gen, yeah. I have to imagine well, from how it's gone so far with backwards compatibility, it's maybe equal to PS5 or PS4 Pro.
Biohazard materials
I don't know.
throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user
I'm working on getting a PS5. I'm working on it.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
This is on normal difficulty. Usually I record at casual so I get through it faster, but since we're doing a stream to show the game off, I set it back to normal.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
I definitely remember more of this area. One of the other examples of being an area that was a lot darker. Yeah, because Novaria had that real feel of isolation. And this has so many more lights, active lights going on that it doesn't feel as isolated just walking through it, from what I remember. I forgot about the fucking lack of I forgot the storage. Ugh. Man. Who? Stop it.
We're in the middle of a fight.
I know we're in the middle of a fight, but... Anyway, yeah, the updated Kai cover is so nice. See, there I could see, saying, I've never heard Tally say that line. But I don't know how... I haven't used Tally too often in these games, actually. Especially in 1. So I'm not entirely sure. Here we go.
What was that?
Animals? Wind? This place is in bad shape.
Oh, I found the stream timer. I've been live for an hour 40 minutes just with Mass Effect 1. I think once we... Damn it, man, I wanted to get to the boss. But that is, still a good ways away. I love Novaria, but... it is certainly a longer segment in the game. And I would like to show off Mass Effect 2. I'll do my best, Jay. Thank you. I'll do my best not to get lost in video games. Yeah, the boss is a bit away. I'm gonna... Once we get to the, like, area with the other people in it, we'll move on to 2. And then 2, I guess I'll do a mission in, and then 3 we'll do a mission in. And from where we are, so the footage will, because I don't know who all else is showing the game off right now, but they're probably, like, showing from the beginning. So I figure it'd be nice to just see from, like, with a little bit into the game. Were these little guys always this green? And again, it should be said that for these streams, I'm not sitting down, like, researching everything I say. So I go off, like, very vague memories. Yes, this is PS4 Pro. Wasn't the virtual assistant in here? And the power was up there? I'm not forgetting something, am I? Or back in the other room, was it? They were pretty neon green in the original? Okay. Probably were a bit brighter, huh? Where's the virtual intelligence? I remember consulting it in the middle. Chat, jog my memory. Oh. I thought... Sorry, I thought that was like a weapon locker. Here we go. I thought that was like a weapon locker, so I was just walking right by it. I got that. Oh. How do we back out and give up? I'll just make the fucking Omni Gel. Because I figured, yeah, we're really close to it anyway. Okay. Don't do that. Don't do that. Slow it back up. Shotgun. Actually, I'm never going to use the shotgun. It doesn't matter. Weird fucking moment.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently
User alert.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
User
Manual
alert.
Restart required. Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
There's still, like, even with this lighting, there's like a sterile kind of feeling to it, which still kind of fits the atmosphere. But yeah, like I've been saying, it's a tonal shift from how it originally was. And I think it's gonna end up being pretty divisive visually. Like there's room for discussion on thoughts on like how the game looks now.
Manual restart required.
Quality of life and gameplay wise, I think this is a vast improvement. That is all we needed, right? I'll just consult Mira to make sure. I'm pretty sure it was just at that one terminal.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander.
Yeah, that was all.
Logging you out.
And then those doors in the previous room will be open now. Like the game's presentation. Yeah. I appreciate how much like sharper it is.
Shut down in accordance with
There's a lot of discussion about what you can
required.
just get out of mods in the original though, but I don't know. It's all divisive. And I don't know what to definitively say. I miss a lot with the melee. And so does Liara, I guess. That's the only other one? Well, it's the one we want, yeah. Alright, let's skedaddle. Yeah, Shep's gotta book it.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor
I forgot all of this was first.
Manual restart required.
Hold on, when we get to the room, to the area where everyone else is, she's like right there, isn't she? Oh shit. Well, we might as well finish Novaria. At this rate, we might as well just finish Novaria. There is no cover.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
There we go. Well, you need the, you need to see the, like, comparison between the two to see why this, because like we were saying, the lighting changes are they changed like the intended tone and art style of the originals, and you need like the one-on-one comparison to really see it. Yeah, you know what? The Geth aren't harming anybody.
Shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
User alert. There's still quite a busy work before the boss. Okay. Yeah, memory's foggy. I just knew that Novario's a longer part, but yeah, I miscalculated. Here.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
But yeah, it's super specific too, like to each area. Like, Novaria itself, I definitely remember had a very isolated feeling to it, and this feels more like a sterile feeling, which I think still fits Novaria, but it is not that same kind of isolated feel as you go through it. I'm not exactly on a time limit, it's just it literally because I hadn't slept all night. So I figure I'm gonna like pass out eventually. So if my body tells me differently, we'll see, but otherwise. But yeah, I just like to get to those cutscenes with the peeps and into the area. And die. I don't know, when the melee is not automatic, it's a little bit more challenging. Where am I? Okay, this is after we turned it off, yeah. At least I sure hope so. Okay. Yeah, that's what I had read too, was the fight was different, and that's why I wanted to get to it today. But I would just like to have some sort of time for the others as well.
The sooner we're off this frozen world, the better.
Let's try this again. Here we go.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Too low.
Online. Connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
That's all I need right
Very well, Commander. Lock.
Control group, losing them. They're in... Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
What do you do when the electronics are too low?
Was part of whatever happened here?
Oh. That, I think that, yeah, okay. I never know. I've never had a situation where I've been this low on hacking and not been able to. It's not the usual in my playthroughs. Yeah. And the UI is interesting too, because this still has like its own UI feeling, separate from the original, and also it's more in line with 2 and 3, but it's not exactly like them. It's not one-to-one, basically, is what I mean.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
But I like how the UI looks now.
Now arriving at Rift Station.
Much more than before.
Helix Research Facility.
Because it presents a lot more the information you need more readily. Alright. Almost there. Right, because we have to do everything with the lab to actually get in. Right, because otherwise you had to deal with shit.
Stand down.
And we're probably not.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
I'd only be upset if they'd fired.
Even hopped up on stems, my people know the rule. 2 legs good, 4 legs bad. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Ooh. Getting a little close there, friend.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Yeah, I don't know. I got a lot of thoughts out of my off my chest, basically, through the duration of this stream already. Yeah, people.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
It seems I've been caught up in events.
Sympathetically. Everyone here could say the same. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply.
I guess it's fine, because, you know, 1 did have the most amount of changes, so it takes up the most of the screen time.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
Yeah, because it is through there, but it's there's a lot involved with that, so... Alright, let's swap over to 2 then. Excuse me. And then we'll start where I was in 2. Which was still in Omega. Which reminds me of the video. Right, so... let me find that and throw it into XSplit and hope that it plays correctly. I should probably do it here while there's little background noise. So here's a short comparison of Omega. Original and legendary right next to each other.
Welcome to Omega.
Yeah, perfect.
You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mako.
OG on the left, legendary on the right.
Target now.
Of course, Mako. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tag the moment.
So yeah, this is a bit of a cherry pick, because I think they wanted something with Omega originally, and I don't think they did it because it's just way too damn dark. And the way the lighting works complements it nicely in Legendary Edition.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job. Can't be too careful with dead specters.
See, like, it's
that
just...
could be anyone wearing your face. I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions. You run Omega? I am Omega.
Like, this is what I mean by, like, it's so situational, right? Where...
But you need more.
I think the way the lighting works for Omega in Legendary Edition is really successful in holding the tone of the original and just making it actually visually clear.
Don't fuck with Arya. I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well,
I included this because you can see Miranda's face.
Of course.
Then we have
and how it's no longer
maybe I'll at least sell
like
something
that.
to you.
Yeah, I literally just included that for Miranda's face. So, and that's a remarkably like specific scene. Oh right, when I was last playing. Could tell immediately Legendary was on the right to the guy's jacket actually having textures. Yeah. Anyway, so we got this outfit in 2 now. I'm pretty sure this outfit wasn't in 2 originally. The hoodie.
Commander, you've received a new
Anyway, so this is on favor frame rate. And as we'll see, at least from what I've been doing so far, I have not been seeing screen tearing. Yeah, we're going back into Omega because we need to go get Morden. Okay, yeah, from what I played OG too, it's like that compression was a Hold on, I'm gonna look at my TV.
Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
Please.
Legendary Edition pull any of your old saves from the original games. On console, no.
Zaid Masani?
On PC, they apparently this.
Yeah, that's me.
It's not, you know, natively supported. I am expecting like some sort of like save converter, or yeah, something that'll automatically convert it to be compatible with Legendary Edition will happen.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me.
But yeah, it's not like a native
I
thing.
assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland.
You guys remind me where I've heard Zaid's voice actor before.
Slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
Zaid shot first.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded.
No, this is Mass Effect 2.
Killing done.
Did they fix the Conrad Werner glitch between 1 and 2? They acknowledged it in 3, didn't they? I think because of the acknowledgement, it's gonna be left alone. But I don't know. We're off to shuttle the quarantine zone, yeah, that's what I thought. You know it's- hold on, we need to hear the other voice line. You know the one.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
Okay, that's all.
If she were expecting you.
I have, the games in general, I think this whole trilogy is incredible. Each of these games is great for their own way. As far as for a Legendary Edition goes, it's visually a different flavor.
I told you to get lost, lady.
But the quality of life stuff and everything, and
Nobody gets in.
especially regarding 1, is so greatly appreciated.
Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
I think most discussion around it is going to be like, how much more could they have done, and is it like justified for the price?
There's a Solarian named Morden Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Listen, you're stuck here till this quarantine's over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
A quarantine zone for a plague that kills Turians. Why don't we ever go anywhere nice?
It's safer to stick with a squad who's immune to the plague.
It's your call, Shepard. If you need me, I'm not going to let a cough keep me back.
Man. And there was when I started playing Legendary Edition the other day, I got the code, there was a bit of a brief honeymoon period that just rushed back that is like, I already loved Mass Effect 1, and now I'm getting this experience to play it again. And it's just so nice. I love these games. Guys, move. Guys, move.
Hostiles are cleared. Don't shoot. They're cleared to come in.
That's us. Getting hungry too. I don't even know if we'll get to 3, guys.
Good luck in there.
What's Mass Effect without a little jank? Yeah. Damn, like, it's still an improvement. One's combat is still vastly improved, but damn does it immediately feel good to jump into 2.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your faint pity is the final insult.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer.
Face model feels weird. It is the Mass Effect 3, like, default femshep pulled into 2 and 1.
Damn you.
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Which still is, the original face is a preset that you could have set. I didn't realize that when making this character, though.
Why?
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere.
But yeah, as far as like the lighting goes, here on Omega, it's definitely retaining that tone.
What have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
When I find Morden, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short.
So I think, like, now that I think about it, yeah, those lighting concerns are mostly with the first.
Hours. I don't want to die. Whatever Morden is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Down through here, right? That was Creative Cloud updates.
On our right.
How right? Miranda, how right?
Enemy down.
Thank you. Just blow it up for fun.
you're human.
When we saw that door open, we thought those Turians had found us. Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us.
For the sake of the video, it also helps that
taking over Blue Sun's territory.
You can just repeat conversations, so I can get the same camera angles and everything without even like restarting a game or depending on a save.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now, trying to help plague victims, offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morden's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morden's clinic. I'm gonna be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here.
Yeah, I don't know. For Mass Effect 2, I definitely like...
Then we'll head for Morden's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you.
Like, I really like how it looks compared to how it did before. For 3, I haven't, like, noticed as much. Because 3 was, like, you know, that lighting was fine as it was already. And 2 had more room for improvement.
It's gonna blow! Enemy Turian!
Oh yeah, it was something else I've easily noticed is in 2 there's more ammo. The thermal clips are laying around everywhere. Everyone drops them. It's much easier to manage your thermal clips in 2 now.
Found that one!
Which is something I had, like, felt like I had forgotten. I had to, like, see that later. It's like, oh, they increased the number of thermal clips you find in 2. I was really wondering, like, why do I remember ammo being a problem, but I haven't been having a problem?
Have a nice trip.
You clown, get out of there. Gotcha. It's already dead. Oopsie.
Kurgan charging!
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
Oh, well, that all I got? Well, so much for my talk about ammo.
It seems we've
There we go.
crossed into Vorcha territory.
The Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. That doesn't bode well for them.
There we go. All right. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm exhausted. I really screwed up by, I don't know, all the work I did yesterday. Maybe we'll save when we get down here and then just start. Never mind. Sorry, I activated my friendly voice. Here, let's talk to them up here. The receptionist.
Morden's around here somewhere.
Never
Go
mind.
talk to him. We need to...
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Morden.
Professor, we're running low on suboxone.
Use Melanorin. Plenty on hand.
There you are.
Professor Morden Solus?
I was personally, I was definitely ready to buy the game, and I am planning to do my own
Here for something else.
personal playthrough through it.
Unlikely. Fortune, a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns, not enough.
Well, that's just how Resident Evil games are.
Scientists. Yes. Hired guns. Maybe.
Relax, Morden.
I've been thoroughly enjoying Village a lot. I'm almost done with it.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
Ever heard of an organization called Cerberus?
Crossed paths.
Covering the PC version, yeah. This stream is just for this version that they gave me a code for, but there is going to be a video, as you would expect, and it'll have everything covered.
I'm on a mission to shut down the Collectors, and I need your help.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
What the hell was that?
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy it because there's so many details I just have not noticed before.
One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Suns, Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Yes, good. Restore power. Release cure. We'll be here when you return.
I think we've gotten the gist of it, so let's do something quick in Mass Effect 3 and then call it. I forget which mission was next where I was in 3. But we shall see. There was oh, it's just the controllers. I'm keeping an eye on where anything shows up with PS5 pre-orders, and I got an alert, but it was not for the consoles, just new controllers. I do like going into 2 and 3 without any of the bullshit like Cerberus.net and sign in to your EA account and shit in game. So here we go. We'll favor frame rate for 3. Yeah, nice. That's how I like it. Wait, were we done on the Citadel? Oh shit. I do want to look in the character creator and see OG Femshep in 3. Curious about that. I was seeing some, what is it, in the data mining? Because in the PC version on Origin doesn't encrypt its preloads. I'm pretty sure they just don't give you the EXE. So the files are just there on the Origin version right now. And it looks like there's Wii U files, you know, because Mass Effect 3 was on the Wii U. And some of those leftover assets are present. I don't think it means anything, I just think it's cool that it's there. That those Wii U assets are remaining. I don't think they changed anything with it though, or included it.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primark is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there.
Chat, what should I have for lunch?
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Traynor. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab.
Bagels, I will consider. We don't have any, so I'll have to improvise.
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
A single egg.
Some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Traynor has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
She sounds familiar too. Man, the voice cast in the original trilogy was so good.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific
And you
intel
see the
and war
new message
analysis.
at your private terminal.
The shuttle bay contains
That used to be in my
an armory
text
where you can
tone
modify your equipment
many
between
years ago.
missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of
And
hardware
it didn't
down
last
the
long
XL
because
that's on
it's
deck
annoying
3.
as hell.
I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Behind the game, is it any good? Have you played the games before?
Commander.
In general, I think this trilogy is incredible. As I was saying before, they all have their strengths.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They feel
3
threatened and want immediate solutions.
considerably a few less strengths, but 1 and 2 are fucking incredible, and 1 is... Now with like its improvements, I want to call 1 of my favorite games of all time. But I'll have to play through more of it. But anyway, this trilogy is incredible, yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build
Playing
it,
last
and
one,
if
what,
you can,
Andromeda?
I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies.
That's valid.
Whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting
Yeah, there's a...
every theater of war they open.
It feels like Andromeda was like...
And when it's finished?
I mean, there was a lot wrong with Andromeda, but...
All our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device.
Hackett lost one of his shoulder straps. Originally there was 4. For real? I'm gonna pull that up. I'm really curious about that. Yeah, he had 4. Huh. I don't know what that's about, but they must have done that intentionally. That's pretty oddly specific.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces.
Anyways, these are very different games from Andromeda.
I understand.
Good.
Andromeda feels like it was done by people that didn't quite get Mass Effect.
Hack it out.
But that's there's a lot to that. And I'm more into focusing on this trilogy.
I can't believe the council won't help. Come on, Sarah. If Thessia was lost and Earth hasn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Turian Primark. I guess that's where we're going. That's a pretty busy mission. So we'll see what I can manage to do. Anything censored? As far as I've noticed, no. Cause like if that's a big deal, because that was just the one camera shot. Her model hasn't been changed. And I don't think I would expect anything else to be changed because they can't really change the script, right? Because that would be they would have to get the voice acting done for that. What are you playing on? PS4 Pro. I would not personally consciously recommend Andromeda to anyone, no. Unless you were just deathly curious. They did a great job up-resing these. What you see, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. What you see, you're seeing it through the YouTube compression. There is very little bitrate artifacting in this pre-rendered video. But as you're seeing it through YouTube, the stream will, but yeah, no, they did a great job with up-resing these. pre-rendered videos.
Oh no. No. Palaven.
We have an old friend there.
Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
Strongest military in the galaxy, and the Reapers are obliterating it.
Was it like this on Earth?
Yes.
Shepard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Commander, the LZ's getting swarmed.
James?
This is Pequod arriving at LZ. It is very nice to have the frame rates improved from, you know, because we were showing in Mass Effect 1, it has that screen tearing when the frame rates are up. But in 2 and 3, it's fine. So, that's nice for people on console to have that experience. I am very excited to. My monitor, my ultra wide is 75 hertz, which is honestly I like 75. I like 75 a lot. I have 144 on my other monitor, but the ultra wide is 75. And the difference between 60 and 75 is like enough to feel nicer. Is the audio noticeably improved? For one, I think it mostly is. Find commanding officer. Tell me where commanding officer is. And then I will find him. There we go.
Get your men up on that north barricade.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Bardas, find a way to get that comm tower operational.
I can't say for sure about sound improvements outside of one. One, I definitely liked what they did with the improvement sounds.
General Corinthus.
I've come to get Primark Fedorian.
Primark Fedorian is dead.
I don't know if I trust modern BioWare with a total, like, remake.
I'm sorry. I hear he was a good man.
And a friend.
I think remastering, because these games have, like, for the most part, aged really well. I was talking about them showing their age and they do in some factors, but in terms of, like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is.
Palaven command will know. However, at the moment, contacting them is impossible. The comm tower.
I guess, like, visually,
husks are swarming that area. We can't get close.
They're fine.
Don't worry, General. I'll get your tower operational.
Thank you, Commander. I'll take care of things on this end.
All right, let's go.
I see the comm tower, to the left of the main barricade in front of Palaven.
Let's go.
I'm curious to, like, really compare if 3 is visually, like, later go back and up, please. Thank you, Shepard. See if it changed as much. Lighting wise. Yeah, this is Mass Effect 3. You can tell because we can roll. Oh, there they are. James, look at them, not me. Liara, look at them, not me. Oh. Okay, good job, everybody. Have you play this already? I was given it by EA. EA code. EA gave me a code. That was the UI in 1. I was praising it before. I really like what they did with it.
We can't repair it from this panel. Liara, see if you can repair it.
I'll go up and have a look.
You can look earlier in the VOD, right? We played... I did Mass Effect 1 for 2 hours.
Ready, James?
So there's plenty of footage to look back on if you want to see it quick. I would recommend the beginning of that because I had a lot more I was talking about. At this point, I'm a little out of first impressions and thoughts. Outside of what I want to, like, you know, I want to get back to comparing. And then, you know, do that video. Oops, that's Liara.
General, do you read? The comm tower is now operational.
Much appreciated, Commander. I'll contact Palaven Command.
Lockpick readiness thing.
I'll help your men till I hear from you.
Understood.
It's too early for me to, like, visually see anything, but from what I understand, yeah, it's, it is influenced by your progress in the earlier games now. And yeah, since there's no multiplayer, that doesn't matter at all. That was present in a patch for the original anyway. I played the DLC when they came out. Citadel DLC is the absolute must. Very much required fun.
Commander Shepard, come in.
Go ahead.
I have information from Palaven Command. Please return ASAP.
On our way.
Yeah, let's get back and then we'll probably call it because I'm starving. But we'll get through a few more things here so we have more footage to look at. Fine, I'll go up this way.
What have you got?
As your partner said, succession is usually simple. But right now, the hierarchy's in chaos. So many dead or MIA.
And yeah, all the DLC is, aside from Pinnacle Station for the first, right, is included.
I'm on it, Shepard. We'll find you the Primark.
Yeah, let's go. First is missing because of source code was gone.
I didn't see you arrive.
At ease, General.
Good to see you again. I thought you'd be on Palaven.
If we lose this moon, we lose Palaven. I'm the closest damn thing we have to an expert on Reaper forces, so I'm advising.
Yeah, Garrus is another good example where
James, this is Garrus Vicarious.
they're selective about what's made consistent.
He's a hell of a soldier.
Lieutenant.
Because it's not like the N7 armors. The N7 armor is not the same. Liara's face was intentionally not made completely one-to-one the same.
Palaven Command tells me that the next Primark is General Adrian Victus.
Victus. His name's crossed
But
my
yeah.
desk.
Know him, Garrus?
I was fighting alongside him this morning. Lifelong military.
But yeah, I was gonna say, let's get to Garrus and then call it.
Not so popular with military command. Has a reputation for playing loose with accepted strategy.
You think he can get
Honestly, I would kind of wish they would be, for this, for Legendary Edition, they would have been able to reverse engineer to get what they could for Pinnacle Station.
Commander! Shepard, come in!
But I mean,
Can this
yeah,
wait, Joker? We're in the middle of a war zone.
because it's really unfortunate.
We've got a situation on the Normandy, Commander. It's like she's possessed. Shutting down systems, powering up weapons. I can't find the source.
I need the Normandy standing by. We may have to bug out.
Should I go back and take a look?
Do it. Garrus, you said you were with Victus this morning?
Yeah, but we got separated. He went to bolster a flank that was breaking. Could be anywhere out there.
We're trying to raise him, Commander.
But yeah, so
Incoming harvester, headed for the airfield.
yeah, we'll be calling it here. The okay, we'll take care of the harvester.
General, tell Primark Victus will rendezvous here. In the meantime, let's go take care of whatever that thing dropped off.
I think they did do something with the lighting.
Are you kidding? I'm
Like
right behind.
something about it is, I think, different. But I still think it looks fine. But I'm gonna have to do the later on do one-to-one comparisons to really see if it was improved. Okay, no, yeah, that is walking out. So yeah, I'm gonna stop here, guys, because I've been I have not slept all night, and I am starving. So yeah, game is out tonight. Whether you pick it up or not, at least this was a good look at the 3 games, a good bit of them. It was a good time. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Show what we could. I was happy to answer what I could of questions and everything. And I was not that they gave me 0 on what to say, so I mean, if you're not into it, if you're not feeling it, perfectly fine. And since EA hasn't told me to say anything, I can tell you, yeah, you don't have to play Andromeda. You don't have to play Andromeda. And good luck to PS4 base PS4 players. I hope they get a more consistent answer closer to the actual launch. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Alright, thanks for tuning in, and see you all next time. Thanks for watching.